picks, unavailable to join us, but he does join us in our LA studios. Steven Gerrard now with the LA Galaxy at our LA Fox studios. And Steven, let's start with, what have you seen early on in your MLS career that maybe you weren't expecting from this MLS level of competition?
Sorry, can you just repeat that, please?
Tell me something that you've been maybe caught off guard by the level of competition in Major League Soccer.
Well, I think at the weekend at Houston it was a big challenge and a huge test. You know, the humidity was scary out there, and it was a big surprise and a shock to the system, and I think myself and the team struggled. So that's been a big learning curve so far. I've been pretty pleased with the settling in period, and you know, I'm really happy moving forward, and hopefully, you know, I can keep trying to perform well.
I want to talk to you about one of your teammates in an All-Star tonight, JAIME Zardes. I know you've had limited time with the majority of your teammates, but what have you seen and what's impressed you from Zardes' game thus far?
Well, I think he's a very fit boy. He's a powerful runner with good speed, and technically, you know, he's very capable in the final third to create and score. So I'm really looking forward to playing with Jossie. I've had no time with him up to now, but I'm really looking forward to, you know, hooking up with him in a few days and starting the relationship.
Let's talk about the MLS All-Star opposition tonight, a club you're awfully familiar with. What do you expect from Tottenham this season and going forward?
Well, I think Tottenham will be doing the utmost best to try and compete for the Champions League places in the top four. It's going to be very difficult because competition in England is very tough at the moment. I think tonight you'll see a Tottenham side that presses high up from the front. You know, the manager, Pochettino, encourages his front three to press onto the defenders and press with intensity. So, you know, the All-Star guys have got to be really good on the ball tonight and make sure they make no mistakes, because Tottenham will be looking to win the ball back high up and try and punish the team in our back third.
Steven, we're seeing images right now of Harry Kane. Only 2 appearances for the English national team. What have you seen from him on the field thus far?
Well, he had a magnificent season last year. You know, he was deadly in front of goal. He's playing on a high wave of confidence at the moment, and I'm sure in the future he's going to be a real star. Certainly for England, it's very exciting. He needs to try and build on next season and try and find the consistency over the next few years, but he's certainly a real big talent with a massive future.
Steven, some breaking news out of your camp. Your goalkeeper, JAIME PENEDO, essentially being put on waivers. Rumors are that Donovan Ricketts will be added. What was your reaction to finding out that your #1 goalkeeper is moving away from the club?
Yeah, I was quite surprised. I've only just found out the news, you know, 10-15 minutes ago, so I'm not totally sure what the whole story behind it is, but I was really looking forward to playing with JAIME, and now the goalkeeping position is going to change. All I can do is focus on the teammates that I'm going to be playing with, and you know, we'll welcome Mr. Ricketts in, and hopefully he can do a good job for the team moving forward. But yeah, I was surprised to hear that news just now.
Steven, we appreciate you joining us. We know your next trip right out here to Colorado, a Saturday date with the Rapids. Enjoy the altitude.